Hey everybody, welcome to the Donnie Williams Show. This is the show where I tell a story about my career as an actor, or from my career as an actor, I should say. And I do this because a guy named Donnie said I should, and I have no will of my own. Um, One time I got what you call a bit part. It's just a couple of lines, which actually I think turned out to be only one line by the time the sitcom was shot. It was Will and Grace was the name of the show. I got paid guest star money back then for these two lines because I had to work all week, and part of the reason they wanted a little bit more seasoned actor in this bit part was because it involved working with someone named Madonna. Now, when you do a multicam show that shoots, it tapes in front of a live studio audience, and you spend a whole week working on the episode, and you're there all the time. In a lot of ways, it's like rehearsing for a play. But anyway, so I was there all week for two, or what turned out to be, I think, just one line. So it's a lot of waiting. It's kind of boring. Sitting in a room, I was watching like old westerns on a portable DVD player that I'd brought, and reading and writing and all that nonsense. And so I went through the whole week. It was, in the beginning, I was like, oh, do well. But by the end, it's like I'm there rehearsing two lines. Most of the time, I'm not on stage. I'm just waiting. It's boring. Anyway, so I was there all week, bored, and it got to be shooting day. At the end of the week, you have your shoot day in front of the audience, and you do a couple run-throughs for studio executives and network executives and all this nonsense. And I was waiting before the taping started. I was in a dressing room. Everybody was gathering in a dressing room to do a line through, just run through the lines with the whole cast. And, I wasn't really, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't present. I didn't care at that point. I just wanted to shoot this thing and go home because it was a one line. I know that sounds like I'm a small person, but fuck it, it's the truth. I'm not going to be method about two lines. Sorry. Anyway, there was this weird moment when I'm sitting in the corner of the dressing room just waiting for the line through, politely saying hello to everybody, but I wasn't, it was just a bit part, so I wasn't that involved with everybody. Anyway, on the other side of the dressing room was the aforementioned person named Madonna. And, at this point, I wasn't thinking about my character. I wasn't thinking about my character's name or anything. And the whole week, Madonna hadn't really looked at me at all, or talked to me, or acknowledged me, really, except when we were literally in the rehearsal, and she had to talk to me because it was written that way. Which is fine. I don't care. But so she's on the other side of the room, and I look up, and she's like staring at me, like with this sexual look on her face, like over the top, and I was like, why is Madonna looking at me like that? And then she goes, "Hi, Kurt." Yeah, Kurt being my character name, and I was like, at first I was like, Kurt? I'm not Kurt. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Kurt. I was like, hi. And it was just weird. It was just weird to get stared at in that manner by Madonna. This has been a Blursh production. Blur.